Hello everyone. All right, today we are dealing with a v-neck and a little bit of that manipulation. If you can see this, that there is actually no waist dart, and you might be wondering where it has gone to. So this is what we're going to be illustrating, just this part, ignoring what you have around the shoulder. Okay, this is just a design. This is actually smoke, but this is what we want to achieve. Now, the first thing you need to know is the depth from the neck right here to the depth at which we're going to transfer on the dart. Now, this measurement is from here to the desired area around here. Now, you can see she's not that busty, so we're going to use somewhere around here, which is around the bust line. Okay, it needs to be very low. Now, secondly, you notice that there are buttons and loops right there, so that means there will be an extension at the center front that will accommodate a wrap, okay, or a button wrap. All right, now the first thing we do is to fold in your dart and transfer it into the underarm first, so that we can do all the necessary things that we need to do. Now, the first thing you do is that the neck is actually a full neck. If you notice in the picture, it's a full neck, but notwithstanding, we can open it a little bit. So right here, I'm going to open it by 2.5 cm. All right, and remember, this is where we are going to. So what we'll do is to connect a straight line or a slanted line. Now, your v-neck cannot be this perfect, okay? You can see it's actually very straight, and if you look at the picture again, it's a bit curvy, just slightly curvy. So how do you achieve that? This is what you need to do. Now, you measure the line, the new line that you've created for the v-neck, and go to the center. The center will be 27.5, will be around, let's say, 14, okay? Now, around 14, you bring it backward. This is inward and this is backward. You take it backward by 1 cm. Okay, for more curvy look, you can go further than 1 cm. Now, you slightly curve it from that point. Slightly curve. All right. Now, the new line, the new V9 has been created. Now, from there, the next thing you're going to do is to measure the bust, the X point. So we're going to be measuring the X point. Let's assume this is a small pattern. So let's assume the bust point is actually on the true bust line. The true bust line is somewhere here. Okay, so let's assume this is the true bust line. Okay, I mean, yes, the true bust line, which is 26 cm. Now we're going to do the on the bust to be 35 cm. That is 9 cm in between. Now at that area, since this is where the new line is coming from, this is my underbust. Now the shape is a bit different, but I'm going to put a straight line there first, just to have a straight line. Now I'm going to create a design on it. If you notice that it's looking like a V shape, can you see that V shape from the center? So that means from the center is a bit high, then it slopes down to the side. All right, now is high and a little bit sloped to the side. So this is what you're going to do. You take it a little bit above the line. All right, so it goes in a little bit and bumps out like a slanted line. Okay, so this one I'll use broken lines for it, so you can actually see the difference. All right, so this is our new cut that we need to cut. Now, secondly, for the band, you can see the band has the same design that you have from the top. Now you can determine what length this is from here to the waistline, which is about 5 inches. Now 5 inches, I will measure 5 inches from my new line and 5 inches right here. I'll connect it. So we have the waistline. Now if you notice that the dart on the waist is not obvious, is not actually seen in there, so how do you eliminate the waist dart? The thing that what you're going to do is that you're going to fold it, okay, by concealing it. I can do it this way, cut it through, now the cutting is going to get to this point because I don't need it from here. Now if you notice that there is gathers here. Now where is the gathers coming from? It shows that there is a dart that has been transferred into this area to give you this gathers. Now what you're going to do is that we're going to cut it through now. We're going to close it and we'll open it at the center. Before I do that, okay, you already know this is the center, so I'm going to cut it through. Okay, so now that I have actually cut it out, now you take the waist dart and take it upward and close this dart. That here would give you the gathers that you're actually looking for. So you won't let the gathers be at the center, you spread the gathers around that area. Now remember that there is a loop at the front, that means there must be an opening around here. So you're going to put probably just 1/2 inch because it's a loop and it's not overlapping in any way. So I'm going to use 1/2 inch just to join it. So we have an 1/2 inch allowance right here. Now we're going to cut out the v-neck and we can do the necessary. Now to do the necessary manipulation and contouring around the shoulder, please take the shoulder down by 1/2 cm. Okay, that means from here to here is 1/2 cm. The reason why we are taking a 1/2 cm is because the shoulder is almost full, so we don't need to take too much around there. Now we're going to cut that out first. Now after that, from the center, this pattern is going to be very wide if you cut it on fabric. Now what you need to do is to contour around the center. Now you can see this part is still the same part that I cut out the v-neck shape. So at that center, you fold it in to create a contouring. I think this contouring is perfect for it. So the v-neck pattern is ready. For the design you saw in the picture, all you need to do is to come to somewhere around here, okay, and roll a slant line, whatever design you want. Then you can cut it out, do your design on this part and join it back to it. That's how it's been done. All right, now the pattern is ready. Next, we'll go to the waist. Remember that I've cut it through into 2. Now, what I need to do is just to fold it over, okay, to cover up the dart. So that means I have concealed that dart with ease. So we're going to cut it out now. So the waist is perfect. Remember that there is no so this will be cut on fold, remember, and this will be cut on fold as well, but this time around it's having an extension for the wrap. So we'll cut it on calico and see what it looks like.